roster.
And for Justise Winslow, short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2. And for Miami, the backcourt, Dragic and Butler. Robinson is out there with James Johnson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here's Johnson. Back to Dragic. I like this tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol.
Really?
I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, is 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. Leonard, no luck.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Goran leading by example.
Now, here's George. Poked away. Zubac finds Beverley. Shot clock at 5. Back to Zubac. Outside for George. Cranes the three-pointer.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's Dragic. Butler from outside. Excellent D there from George. Beverley against Dragic. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And here's George for 3. Here's Zubac. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
What's up?
The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts.
Butler dishes to Dragic. Johnson left side. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Beverley feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Harkless. Outside Leonard. Goes up at the stripe. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beverley against Dragic. Stolen by Beverley. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to George. And stolen by Butler. And it's the Heat on the break. Stops. Pops. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Six to shoot. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Zubac against Johnson. Zubac the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
The Heat trail by 8. Dragic finds Johnson. Back to Dragic. Passes it to Butler. Johnson outside. Down low. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both.
And ever since the Big Three era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
Now here's Butler. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Back to Johnson. Beverley against Dragic. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Zubac. George looking around. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Dragic. Top Adebayo shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Beverley.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The pass to George. Leonard, that's for 2. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Dragic kicks to Adebayo. Butler passes to Dragic. The Heat need to get a shot off. He gets that one. Adebayo's got 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Leonard on the wing. George against Butler. Lets it go. And it's George missing. The Heat trail by 4. Now here's Dragic. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harkless dishes to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Here's Harkless. And it's Dragic with the rebound. And Miami shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the triple.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Now here's Dragic. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Here's Dragic. Paul George making his last shot. Dragic finds Olynyk. Leonard brings the double team. Williams against Dragic. Over Williams. Miami no good on that time either.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
George. Great touch on the 16-footer. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Dragic taking his time here. Launches it. That shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside, George. Here's Leonard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And the Heat with some changes. Heroes checked in for Butler. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Goran Dragic. On defense, Miami. 8-point game. Here's Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 2. Green fires from way outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hero passes to Waiters. The jump hook. Good work there as it goes.
Having Waiters on the floor, he gives you versatility in the scoring department.
Williams against Waiters. Williams passes to Mann. Feeds it to Williams. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Waiters. The Heat trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
1:33 left to play in the first. Here's Olynyk. The putback. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Mann passes to Harrell. And a missed layup. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Got a piece of it. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. .11 left to play in the first quarter. The 19-foot shot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And Green slams it in.
And don't let Green's skill game confuse you. He can rise up and finish around the rim with the best in the business.
Hero passes to Jones. Raiders on the wing, guarded by Green. Jones finds Olynyk. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Williams against Waiters. Passes it to Mann. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here is Waiters. And here's Olynyk from the arc. And it's Shamet with the rebound. He kicks to Green. Williams outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. You learn about Jimmy Butler. Difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got.
Take a break.
Williams and Shamet are the guard set.
2 shots.
Harrell is out there with Green, and it's Mann in at the 3 slot. That's good from Green. And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. But he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
Both free throws good from Green.
A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
Now here's Waiters. 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes.
We know Dion Waiters has the type of body that can absorb contact, and it doesn't affect the shot.
And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal. Turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set. And you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you begin to compromise spacing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Lou Williams has been a weapon off the bench for so long, and he has won 6th Man of the Year multiple times.
And he's good on the second. And for Lou Williams, he is just instant offense when you bring him Smitty into the game.
And a lot of that is just his mindset. Lou Williams, once he's checked in, he is attacking at every given opportunity. Not everyone can be successful off the bench, but Lou Williams has made a career of it.
Now here's Williams after Dion Waiters' miss. Jones with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Waiters passes to Hero. Outside, Jones. Pass to Hero. Shoots over Shamet. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hero. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Shamet, and the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the rejection by Harrell. Man, he's guarded by Adebayo. Man passes to Harrell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. James Johnson's checked in for the Heat. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Magruder's checked in. Inside, Harrell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Harrell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now here's Waiters. The pass to Hero. Olynyk trying to break loose. Hero no good. Here's Man. Green controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Magruder. Pass to Harrell. Over Jones. And it's Harrell missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Hero passes to Olynyk. Over Williams. And he overshot that one, missing. Now the Clippers with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Passes to Hero. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Jones. Johnson inside. He's defended by Harrell. Johnson's shot is off. Williams kicks to Magruder. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's tipped. Here's Hero. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. At the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kevin, Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell them.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker's, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
And so here is Miami, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell, and stolen by Harrell, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Good on the shot.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Now Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Waiters. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game. Clippers leading by 11. Williams passes to Man. Over Jones. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Green. Williams looking around. Pass to Magruder. Man, he's guarded by Johnson. On the wing, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Magruder. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Williams comes with a double team to the left wing. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk, but he stays with it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kicks to Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Derek Jones. Jimmy Butler comes in for Hero, and it's Dragic in for Dion Waiters. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on. Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
That one is off. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality, but that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Now here's Beverley. No points in the game yet for him. George double teamed to the wing on the left. Harrell dishes to Leonard. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Dragic finds Butler. Back to Dragic. Tries from 10. Misses off the left iron. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And there's the pass to Harrell. Here's George. He's guarded by Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Leonard missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Here's Olynyk. Over Harrell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now here's Beverley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to George. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Olynyk's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. George against Dragic. Dishes to Olynyk. Outside Butler. Shoots over Leonard. Butler, no good. Clippers leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Beverley finds George, and it's George finishing it off.
I love the patience Beverley has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Dragic against Beverley. Dragic dishes to Robinson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside for George. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Olynyk the pass to Dragic. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Butler on the wing. To stop the run. Excellent D there from George.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
The 10-footer doesn't get it to drop for him. And Miami the other way now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You wonder why Leonard hits for such a high percentage. Shots like that little floater right there.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's stolen by Dragic. The backcourt, Dragic and Butler. James Johnson is out there with Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Now Butler. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul. Here's Dragic. Puts it up off the inbound.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The feed to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
The first one falls.
And despite a fair amount of turnover, the Clippers have made the playoffs 7 out of the last 8 years.
I am so surprised. When you lose Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan, you expect a complete rebuild. But the team stayed competitive throughout, and now they're well positioned into the future.
That one misses. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
Now here's Beverley. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And George kicks to Zubac. Passes it to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Butler with the steal. Dragic finds Butler. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Goes up and finished off by Leonard.
Incredible effort by Kawhi. Picks it up with the claw, then off to the races.
Dragic the pass to Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Now here's Dragic. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Beverley. No good from Dragic.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Leonard hits them both.
The NBA champion, Finals MVP, Kawhi has done a lot in a short time.
Butler finds Dragic. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Beverley. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Los Angeles. Trying to get open is Adebayo. They grab their own miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Zubac. Again, Los Angeles.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Heat shooting only 21% from the field so far. Butler feeling out of it over George. And again, it's the Heat missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Zubac the pass to Beverley. Here's George. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Dragic against Beverley. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
A thank you very much pass from Goran Dragic. Rewarding the screener who rolls off with the intent to score.
Pass to Zubac. Poke loose. The pass to George. And here is Zubac. 5 on the clock. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Deep 2 from Beverley. Not going to go that time. Dragic with some nice D. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jones checked in for the Heat. Waiters comes in for Goran Dragic. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Shamit's checked in.
Let's go.
And here is Waiters. He's got 6. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Robinson. It's hauled in by Beverley. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. The shot by Harkless, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now Beverley, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. It's stolen by Adebayo. Beverley against Waiters. He kicks it to Butler. Now here's Waiters. Defense is right there. Back to Butler. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Come to me.
Now, here's Butler. He's covered by Shamet. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. Do you think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer time throughout the All-Star games, and it's not as many back-to-backs.
Heroes checked in for the Heat. And then for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Rodney McGruder comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
Waiters surveying the D. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle, here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And so he hits both. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Waiters outside. Over Williams. The turnaround jumper. Count it. 8 points for Dion Waiters.
Terrific understanding of how to score the ball. Waiters gets what he wants. Lights out.
Pass to Williams. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Waiters. It's Jones on the wing. He's defended by Harrell. Here's Adebayo. McGruder with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Leonard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
Shamet with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Olynyk.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That free throw good from Shamet.
It was a busy rookie season for Landry Shamet. He got off to a hot start in Philadelphia, but was traded near the deadline to the Clippers. Slotted in as a starter there and looked great.
Now here's Waiters to the inside. Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Pass to Harrell. To the wing right side. Here's Magruder. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Buries the long-range jumper. And last year for Shamet, even with the trade from Philadelphia, still very productive.
Reason why the shooting from outside is what jumps out at you. Rarely do you ever see a rookie come in and shoot over 40% from deep like Shamet did.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run from downtown, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Waiters against Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
And what was more fun to watch last season than Patrick Beverley checking Kevin Durant in the playoffs?
Patrick Beverley's energy and fight gave the Clippers a chance every night.
Take a break.
Obviously, the Warriors' talent won out, but the Clippers made them work every step of the way.
No good on that one.
Dion Waiters should be a great free throw shooter. He has high arc, good touch, maybe just lack of focus at times.
He hits the second from the line. Shamet with it. He's got 8. Outside Williams. Floats it up there for Harrell. That shot off the mark.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Hero passes to Olynyk. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shamet kicks to Williams. Pass to Harrell. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Magruder. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Hero. To the paint and stolen by Harrell. Waiters against Williams. Harrell finds Williams. Harrell with it. On the wing, Williams. And it's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Goran Dragic is checked in for Dion Waiters. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now Dragic. Six to shoot. Now the dish to Jones. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Outside Williams, trying to end the drought, hits the 3-point bomb. Williams has got 6.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Jermichael Green is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Robinson, and it's man in at the 1. Here's Dragic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Man passes to Green. Shoots over Dragic. Green, no luck. And Miami shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Dragic finds Leonard.
Shoot!
Here's Okpala, guarded by Robinson. Dragic against Patterson. The 3. No good from Dragic.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Patterson can't get it to go. Now the Heat with it. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Okpala, the pass to Leonard. Unloads from 9. Miami no good on that time either. And Los Angeles guys shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. There's the pass to Patterson. Here's man. Great D that time from Leonard.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Man, he's guarded by Haslam. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Clippers grab the miss. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And Patterson kicks to Magruder. Pass to man. The tray. But they recover it. Patterson. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. No good from Dragic.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's Magruder. Passes it to Green. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
All right, go, man.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's man. The shot comes out. Dragic with some nice D. In transition, here comes Miami. Stolen by Robinson. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the rejection by Leonard. Pass to Okpala. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Okpala's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Heat. LA has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Robinson. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Silva. Patterson defending. Silva, the pass to Leonard. 4 on the clock with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here is Robinson. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Green's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go.
All right, go, man.
Dragic left side. Good.
Boy, the defense was physical on that play, but Dragic has added strength over the years and able to complete the bucket.
Here's Magruder. Inside. They get it back. Here's Mann. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside Dragic. And the pass to Silva. Outside Dragic. The Clippers grab the miss.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Robinson passes to Mann.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And Miami making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. So it's the Clippers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Magruder. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. That one, no good. And Miami the other way now. Waiters outside.
Come on, shoot! Come on!
Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Passes it to Zubac. Here's Magruder. Zubac finds Patterson. Back to Zubac. Outside Robinson. Zubac no good. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Right side Leonard. Pass to Okpala. Back to Leonard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Robinson left side. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Okpala, the pass to Silva. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Out to the wing. Zubac against Haslam. Zubac, the pass to Mann. Back to Zubac, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Waiters. The Clippers getting the bucket. Now the pass to Okpala. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Patterson to the left side wing. Pass to Robinson. Over Leonard. Robinson misses.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Now here's Waiters. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Okpala. Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Patterson. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Now here's Waiters. There's the pass to Okpala. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Man, he's guarded by Waiters. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
You have to like the way Patterson can bait defenders into a foul. Very crafty.
And the first one drops.
Patrick Patterson with his great shooting stroke, always looking comfortable at the free throw line.
And Patterson drops them both. And here are the Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. They need this one. And the rejection by Zubac. And here is Robinson. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Waiters with the ball. Pass to Okpala. Passes to Haslem. And the rejection by Zubac.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
Offensive rebound. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
To the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
On the free throw, no good. And here's Miami. Pass to Haslem. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the inside, Silva. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Now Zubac. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.